Good morning. Just a little disclaimer before you continue to watch this morning. I'm going to be talking about miscarriage. So there's the risk that it might be quite emotive, or there might be some physical information in there that you don't feel comfortable listening to. So please, if you're not interested or you don't feel like you're able to listen to that, please don't continue to watch the rest of the video. Okay. But I wanted to make a video on miscarriage really because I really wanted to highlight that unfortunately we live in a world where talking about miscarriage is still such a taboo subject, yet so many people go through it. So many people lose babies. I for one lost a baby in 2006. It was on New Year's Eve, to be precise, and I can still recall what a horrendous experience it was. I recall going through full labour pains, and nobody ever prepared me for the fact that, that is what I would experience. I recall passing a big ball of like placenta-like tissue, which is really, really unpleasant, and I didn't know whether that was normal or abnormal at the time. And I remember just being laid on my sofa in absolute agony and really just wanting to be left on my own. There was Father Ted playing in the background, the episode where they're in the laundry department. And I find that now, every time I see Father Ted, that's what I think about. It takes me kind of straight back there. And I think we still live in a world where there's the expectation that if we are to lose a baby or miscarriage, then actually we're just supposed to kind of get over that quite quickly and crack on and just kind of pretend that nothing happened. But that's not kind of the reality of the experience of pregnancy. When we make the choice to try for a child, or even, if we haven't necessarily tried for a child and it's been an accident, once we find out that pregnancy is happening, if we want to keep that baby, then our mind will go, and we are already making plans for the future. We're planning the nursery, we're planning what school it's going to go to, where we might need to move, what for childcare, and thinking about, things like their first girlfriend and when they're going to get married and if they're going to have children and what their lifestyle might be like and so on and so forth, So the reality is the second that we get that positive on that pregnancy test, our life plan starts to change, our blueprint starts to change. So when we lose that baby, we lose the life plan, we lose the blueprint. Yeah. And the reality is that we need to grieve for the loss of a baby, for miscarriage, in exactly the same way, or just as importantly, as we would grieve any other loss in our lives. And it's absolutely okay to feel sad. It's absolutely okay to feel angry. It's really okay to feel sort of injustice and cheated of something that was yours. Those are completely normal feelings, and it's normal to think things like, why me? Why is this happening to me? What's wrong with my body? What if I can't ever have children again? All of those thoughts are a normal part of that grieving process. And it's important to let ourselves kind of feel those things and let ourselves think those things and be patient with ourselves while we're kind of processing what's happened to us. And kindness is really important. Be kind to yourself. Be compassionate to yourself. Give yourself time. Give yourself love. There's no time frame for grief to happen, and it's completely normal for your experience to stay with you for the rest of your life as well. We don't forget that that's happened. We don't leave it behind. We don't get over it. Yeah, it will always be part of who you are. It will always be part of your life experience, having experienced miscarriage. It will be with you forever. We will just find a capacity, or you will find a capacity in which we can carry our babies forward with us. And I, for one, I shed a tear every New Year's Eve. Yeah, and for a moment, all those memories will come flooding back to me on New Year's Eve, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I know that's going to happen. I'm happy that happens, because that's still part of me, and I'll send my love and my thoughts to my child wherever it might be, but it's really important to remove that stigma and to support our well-being when we're going through miscarriage, to talk about our feelings, talk about what's happened to us, share our experiences. Let's try to normalise the discussion of miscarriage and loss. You know, my children know that before my eldest son, I lost a baby, and they know that it was New Year's Eve, and you know, they know that I will shed a little tear on New Year's Eve, and for them it's normalised being able to have that discussion, you know. And for those of you out there that have experienced miscarriage, either personally or supporting somebody through miscarriage, then, you know, I would absolutely recommend talk the hind legs off a donkey. Yeah, express your feelings, express your emotions, talk about that loss. Okay. If you're really struggling with your loss and your grief, then absolutely counselling might be something that's beneficial for you. By all means, please do drop me a message if you are struggling. I'm more than happy to have a consultation with you and a chat with you to see if counselling might be something that's beneficial. Okay. In the meantime, though, look after yourselves, take care, and let's try and change this taboo. Let's start to normalise talking about miscarriage. Love to you all. Bye.